Today I'm going to be going over the college basketball positional awards and going over the finalists and who I believe should win each award. First, we're going to be talking about the Bob Cousy Award, which goes to the nation's best point guard. And the finalists are Mark Sears from Alabama, Walter Clayton Jr. from Florida, Cam Jones from Marquette, Braden Smith from Purdue, and Zakai Ziegler from Tennessee. So we're going to start here with Mark Sears from Alabama. He's been really, really good for them the past 2 years. This year he's averaging 19 and 5 on really, really good shooting splits. And he's kind of been one of the main parts as to why Alabama is as good as they are this year. And just like Mark Sears, the same goes for Walter Clayton. He's averaging 17 and 4 on extremely well shooting splits as well. And he is the main reason as to why Florida is as good as they are and in the position to win a national championship this year. And then for Cam Jones from Marquette, he's having a much better season as a point guard compared to last year. He's averaging 19 and 6 compared to 17 and just 2 assists last year. So he's a much better point guard than he was last year, and he is the leader of this Marquette team and is the reason why they are 22 and 9. And Braden Smith from Purdue, he is the only junior on this list. He's averaging 16 and almost 9 assists a game this year. He is the definition of a point guard, and he's the leader of this Purdue team. He's the Big Ten Player of the Year. He's one of the best players in the country, and that's why he is on this list. And then for Zakai Ziegler, he is only averaging 13 points, but he is averaging 7.5 assists, which is kind of giving him that point guard role on this Tennessee team, and is kind of why they are as good as they are this year. But if I had to pick a player, I would go with Braden Smith because he is an actual point guard. Now Mark Sears, Walter Clayton, they score, but they don't generate the assist that Braden Smith does, and that, in my opinion, is what a point guard is, getting those assists. And for the Jerry West Award, which goes to the best shooting guard, the finalists are Caleb Love from Arizona, VJ Edgecombe from Baylor, PJ Haggerty from Memphis, Chaz Lanier from Tennessee, and Trey Johnson from Texas. And what I expect from a shooting guard is they're going to go out there, they're going to be able to score the ball at extremely high rates, they're going to be able to hit the three ball, and they're going to be able to get inside a little bit and while still being able to generate a little bit of assist. And for Caleb Love, he's only averaging 16 points a game and 3.5 assists, which is enough assist for a shooting guard and a decent amount of points, but he doesn't shoot the three ball well, which I kind of think limits him as a shooting guard. And for VJ Edgecombe from Baylor, he's the best player on his team. He only averages 15 points, 3 assists, and shoots 36% from 3, so he's kind of in the same boat as what Caleb Love is. He is able to score those points, get a couple of assists, but he just doesn't shoot it as well as I would like a shooting guard to shoot it from 3. And like Braden Smith as a point guard, PJ Haggerty is what you want to see out of a shooting guard. He's averaging 21 points, 4 assists, and is shooting the ball 42% from 3, which is up almost 13% from what he was last year at Tulsa. So I think that is kind of what you want to see in a shooting guard compared to what you're seeing out of Caleb Love and VJ Edgecombe. And for Chaz Lanier, who transferred in from North Alabama a year ago, is playing great for Tennessee. He's averaging 18 points, an assist, only 1 a game, but he is shooting the ball 40% from 3. So he is kind of that spot-up shooter. He's almost like a Klay Thompson type of player, and I think that if he had get a little bit more of assists, kind of generate a little bit more offense for himself, then he would be one of the best shooting guards in the country, as he already is. And then for Trey Johnson, who the freshman, he's averaging 20 points a game, he's averaging 3 assists, and he's shooting 40% from 3. So he fits all the entire criteria of what I like to see as a shooting guard, and I think that he is the reason Texas has won 17 games. If it wasn't for him, they'd only have probably 10 wins. He's just made that team so much better. So the winner I think should win the Jerry West Award is going to be PJ Haggerty. I think that he is the best all-around shooting guard. I think he does everything great, and I think that he is the best shooting guard in the country. And then for the Julius Erving Award, which is the best small forward in college basketball, the finalists are Chad Baker-Mazar from Auburn, Cooper Flagg from Duke, Jackson Robinson from Kentucky, Ace Bailey from Rutgers, and then R.J. Luis Jr. from St. John's. And then what I would like to see out of a small forward is they can score it well, not overly well. You don't need to score it overly well. Good defensively, can play inside, can play outside, grab a couple rebounds while getting 2 or 3 assists a game. And then for Chad Baker-Mazara, he averages 13 points a game, gets a steal, half a block, 2.5 assists, 3.5 steals, and shoots it decently well. And then for Cooper Flagg, he averages 19. He averages a steal and a half, a block and a half, 4 assists, 7.5 rebounds. Great efficiency. I think that he is the definition of a small forward. He's all around. He's a great basketball player. And then for Jackson Robinson, who transferred from BYU to Kentucky, he is averaging 13 points a game. He not great defensively, only gets 2 assists a game, 3.5 rebounds. He's more of a shooting guard than what he is a small forward, and he's missed a little bit of time to end the year, so I don't think that he is deserving of this award. And then for Ace Bailey, he averages almost 18 points a game, a steal, a block, gets an assist, 7 rebounds. I think that he is, as well as Cooper Flagg, kind of fits that role as a small forward. He is an all-around player. And then for R.J. Lewis Jr. from St. John's, he's more of a one-dimensional kind of player. He averages 18 points a game, steal and a half a block, two assists, 7 rebounds. Doesn't really shoot it well, but he's kind of more of an inside player than what he is an outside. Then my pick for the Julius Erving Award, I would have to give it to Cooper Flagg. He is arguably the best player in college basketball. He is the definition of a small forward. He does everything great. He's an all-around basketball player. And for the award for the best power forward in college basketball, the finalists are Johni Broome from Auburn, Danny Wolf from Michigan, JT Toppin from Texas Tech, Yaxel Landeborg from UAB, and Eric Dixon from Villanova. And for Johni Broome, he's averaging 18.5 points, 11 rebounds, 2.5 blocks while getting a steal a game. He's a really, really great power forward. He is able to score, rebound, great inside defensively, while still being able to kind of grab the steals that you need at the power forward position. And then for Danny Wolf from Michigan, I think he is kind of not as well of a scorer as the rest of these players. He doesn't really get the points that is needed to win an award. He only averages 13 points a game, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, a block and a half, and a steal. So he's kind of that all-around player that you want. He just doesn't score enough to be able to get recognition for this award. And for JT Toppin from Texas Tech, he averages 18, 9 rebounds, an assist, a block, and a steal a game. So he, as well, is able to score just like Johni Broome. And he does everything well. He gets well defensively. He grabs the rebounds needed. He's just a power forward. And then for Yaxel Landeborg, he averages 17 points a game, two blocks, a steal and a half, 10.5 rebounds, 4 assists. Shoots it well for a power forward. So I think that he is up there. It's just the fact that he plays at UAB, and I don't think that they are getting enough recognition this year that he is going to end up winning this award. And then for Eric Dixon, averaging 23.5 points, only 5 rebounds, 2 assists, not great defensively. He's only here because he is one of the nation's leading scorers. He's overly efficient as well, but I just don't think he does enough as a power forward to get enough to be able to win this award. So for my winner for the Karl Malone Award, I think it's going to be Johni Broome. He's in the same situation as Cooper Flagg. He's one of the best players in the country. I think that he has the opportunity to win Player of the Year, and I think that he is going to win the Karl Malone Award. And for the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Award, Best Center, the finalists are Ryan Kalkbrenner from Creighton, Derek Queen from Maryland, Vlad Golden from Michigan, Nate Biddle from Oregon, and Maxime Reynaud from Stanford. And then what I would like to see out of a center is they're able to score. Scoring is not the most important thing. I want to see a lot of rebounds. I want to see great interior defense, and scoring is just that added thing onto those other 2 stats. And for Ryan Kalkbrenner, I think that he lands all 3 of those very, very well. He averages 19 points a game, almost 3 blocks a game, 9 rebounds. He shoots the 3 overly well, so he's kind of a stretch 5. He's just great at every aspect of being a center. And then for Derek Queen from Maryland, he averages 16 points a game, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, gets a block, gets a steal a game. he's not really that stretch five that really Ryan Kalkbrenner is, but he still is great at everything that you need to do as a center. And then for Vlad Golden from Michigan, he averages 17 points a game, only 7 rebounds, and only a block and a half. So I think that being over 7 feet tall, only averaging 7 rebounds a game just is not enough to kind of put yourself in a center conversation. Now he does get the points, he does get the blocks that are kind of good for a center, but he just lacks in the rebound category. And then for Nate Biddle from Oregon, he averages 14 points a game, which is enough for this award. He only averages 7 rebounds, kind of the same situation as what Vlad Golden is. He's just a little bit smaller than Vlad. He averages 2 assists, 2.5 blocks a game, and a steal. So he kind of in the same situation as Vlad Golden. He fits all the criteria except for the rebounding. And then for Maxime, right now, he's averaging 20 points a game, a block, a steal, 11 rebounds, shoots it pretty well from three, great inside. So he fits everything very, very well, and he is one of the best centers in the country. Now, if I had to pick out of all five, I think it comes down to Derek Queen, Ryan Kalkbrenner, and Maxime Reynaud. But I think that what Ryan Kalkbrenner does as a center is what you want to see as a center. He's able to stretch the floor. He's overly efficient. He gets the blocks. He gets the rebounds that are needed, and he scores. So I think that he deserves this award. So those are my picks for all the awards this year with the point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, and center. Thanks for watching.